game chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
into
yeah,
game
we'll have
chat.
to go game chat for God
Game
leave.
chat, yeah.
4v4, okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Right, hello and welcome to the first SAS customs game. It'll be my first one, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Well, it's a 4v4. Hello. Well, it's the first ban, typical Ying ban. You always see that now since Ying is kind of overpowered, but people don't really know how to use him in my eyes. So better safe than sorry. But Ying ban. Let's see what the blue team's gonna ban. I think Thatcher, maybe Maverick from one to yep, a Thatcher ban. Typical bans coming up so far, but who knows? Now we're on defense. We got the defenses bans. I would expect an Echo, Clash, maybe a Cav. People don't like Cav. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Echo here against typical bans. We'll see what will happen, but who knows? Or I'd expect from this customs rushes, memes. I expect it to chunk a spawn peak. If not, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Who were they banning? Guide? Okay, interesting. But again, the bans are usually typical bans. A bit boring, but okay. Okay. It's tournament setting, so it's up to 10 rounds. It won't be the standard Pro League settings versus 12 rounds, which I would like, but it is what it is. But yeah. We got Cap on the Maverick. Like, defenders are going downstairs, which is a unusual one, which you usually would go cash for the first thing, but defenders are changing up a bit. Church is a strong set as a whole, but cash is the better one. And you got your standard lineup on Maverick for my Buckens off here, so I expect a lot. And of course, I mean on the Capcan. What do you expect from Amin? Right. Let's see how these controls work.
Bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay, there you go. Standard rotates. The Legion. Oh, these controls are so weird. Okay. Legion's getting the hatch, where my just putting his comes.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Most of the attacking drones are in blue, so I would expect some sort of blue push from the attackers, knowing that they are kind of downstairs. So I would expect them to get this hatch, maybe bar hatch as well. I mean, has put some of his cap cans. Oh, no.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Yep. No, I don't know where he's put his cap cans, but who knows? What did he switch to? Oh, and a spawn peak, and a failed one at that. Yeah, typical blue. Get wrecked. DJ coming up blue stairs. No one's really peeking the window, but if DJ could get a free kill. Godby has pushed upstairs, so they're going for a roam clear. And now Kani gets DJ. Where was that from? Yep, he did. I'm guessing he did a run out. Okay. Godby's going upstairs right now. You probably will be aware of this. Ooh, where was that from? Fury is down. Who did he kill? Killed Buck, which is interesting. He uses off here to revive, and I'm missing everything, so ignore me. DJ gets one. Diffuser is outside stock, so, and I think DJ knows about that. There's a Claymore, and that's thinking. I need to learn these controls because I'm terrible at these controls. Yep, standard push, a bit more of a roam roam heavy from the defenders, but which I don't think that attack played into their defense's hands with pushing upstairs, went for a roam clear. If their new site was mainly clear, they would have pushed site, but okay. Now we're going on to cache CCTV. This is the site I'd expected them to go to. Now we've got DJ and the Bandit, Alibi, Pulse, typical bands, Rook, Maverick, Thermite, Capital, Ash. That is standard picks. I'm guessing the Capital will be trying to get rid of that Bandit who's can bandit trick. Okay. Valkyrie's gonna switch. So he's gonna switch to the Valkyrie this time, but that'll be an interesting
Attackers
pick
need
from
to locate and defuse bombs.
Let's see where Amin's gonna put his cams. Get a sneak peek at what Amin's gonna do.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Some of them inside, which is surprising. With these cams, they don't have an IQ, so they won't be easy to spot, but they are inside, so the attackers can go for a push outside.
5 seconds to go.
Looks like he's gonna do a spawn peek. With his cams.
Attackers are
Let's
heading
see
out
how
to
this
defuse a
will
bomb.
work. The attackers may know. We got Thermite pushing out. I don't think they don't realize it. I think Amin might actually get a kill. Oh, he just missed out. Amin takes a kill. Oh, a trade, but that was thingy Capital for Valkyrie, which is interesting pick. But the Valkyrie is no more. Now they're gonna try and push stock, but Alibi has pushed in. Ninja's pushing in. Do they realize? I'm guessing Kanye would be on drones. But yeah. We got DJ inside near the breach, so as I expected, he will be bandit tricking. We got Alibi inside. You got Godly by construction, but that wall's, I think he wanted to push construction, but the wall's electrocuted, so that's a no-go for him. We got Bandit peeking the... wait. Okay. Bandit aggressively peeking the hole there. Got Cap. You got Dutch onto Godly. Got Ash inside on red stairs. DJ's gonna go peek for him. DJ wins that fight, and now it's a 2v1 with Cap all alone. He does have those. Oh, I was gonna say he does have nades, but he picked a claymore for some reason. Interesting. But then you got DJ in red, and I have no idea on where Dutch is. It is Dutch. I have no idea. Gotta crawl up red stairs. DJ might hear him, but Cap is gonna drone. Cap runs away like a scared cat, and now he's gonna go to Raft garage, and DJ loses the fight, and we got Dutch. There he is. He's downstairs in first floor by stock. Does Cap know? I don't think he does, but I think Dutch might impact trick default plan if Cap realizes he's downstairs, but I don't think he does. Now he's just a waiting game. Will Cap go for default? No, he won't. He might. He's gonna potentially plant into A. Yep, he's gonna plant into A, but Dutch is right underneath.
15 seconds remaining.
Dutch is not gonna impact trick, and he's gonna be on push the site directly. He might just hold this. Cap really ideally needs to kill Dutch, but I don't think he will. Yeah, and defense wins that one again. Now it's now 2-0, but as I expected. In a 1v1, you really want to try and get the kill rather than plan, because if you're gonna go for the plan, if you don't have time on your hand, you're usually gonna lose that one as an attacker. The defense really has the advantage in the last 10 seconds in a 1v1. But we will be going down to gym, which is the third best site, but it's the best one. It's not really the best. Get your standard picks. Anyone gonna go for the 6 pick? It doesn't look like it. We've got Kappa Kali, which is interesting. Looks like they're gonna try and focus on Jacuzzi wall, see trying to get that one open, because they did fail at getting the wall open in cash, so who knows. Oh, they're gonna will be 6-picking onto a Twitch, which is interesting. Let's see how defense will set up for this one.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I got Amin straight on the Capcan, usually in sight. Yep, DJ, castle. I would expect the standard castle setup for bedroom. Got Amin putting his Capcans down. Only the one rotate, which is interesting. If the attackers can be in that one rotate, never mind. My words spoke too soon. I mean, he's gonna be roaming in basement for some reason. Internal. I don't expect any of the attackers haven't spawned here, so I mean, we'll be wasting his time there. We got Dutch in stock. We got Kanye all on his own in construction. Repelling up wherever the rest have spawned. Got Amin onto Fury, which, yeah, I said that he would be wasting his time, but apparently not. That was Ash repelling on the window on main stairs. You got Dutch roaming downstairs. There's only DJ in sight. If the attackers do realize they can go for a strong push, but it doesn't look like they do. You got Cap on the Twitch trying to get the bandits, and I think he's got that successfully. Kanye's going to be opening the wall just now. He's just close to it. They've got the wall up. They can't push straight into sight, but those castle barricades are limiting their push. We got Kanye onto Dutch, wherever that was. Cap, I think, should know that he's already on site, but it looks like he's going to go for his typical peek. Whether he can get his thing is another thing.
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers drop.
Amin gets another one.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
It's the same place as well, so it's, from the attacking point of view, very poor that they have allowed Amin to get 2 picks in the same place. But it looks like he's pushing up main stairs. In bar now. You got both of them in supply now. Which, let's see how. Oh, Amin with a triple kill.
Attackers recovered the bomb
You got
diffuser.
someone on main stairs, really notice. And Amin with a 4K that for that round, technical ace. Great round from Amin. From the attacking point of view, very poor. Clearly they didn't draw enough, but Amin basically outplayed them. No words about it. Round 4. Let's see. The attacker will most likely go downstairs now, but attacking point of view, the attackers, we need to change their method of attack, because they've tried going for a wall and it's only worked 2 times, and even with the wall opening, hasn't really benefited them. But they look like have changed their strats with DJ on Cav. Let's see how that goes. But they do have the attackers do have Godly when they can easily spot it. But Cav can counter a Jackal, so there's that. You got Hibana. You got Cap changing into the Hibana and V-Day onto Legion. We'll see about that. But again, it's a 4v4, so it's a kind of take this one more relaxed than usual. It's not a 5v5, but you got the typical rotates being made by V-Day into blue as well. You got Dutch. Where will Cav go and hide? Let's see if we can use this properly. Doesn't look like they can. Dutch setting up upstairs. Again, going for the hatches. How the hell do I use this?
10 seconds to go.
So I mean, decided against that cap can, but I can't figure out the controls, so you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm a noob at
Attackers
this.
are moving out
It's
to
only my
locate a
first
bomb
time,
and
so
defuse.
don't judge. Pretty sure you are judging, but Cav's gonna be going upstairs. I'm gonna be following this Cav around because you never know. She is making that impact. That impact can look at the hatch in kitchen. Whether the attackers decide to go for the hatch is another question. But we have Vide on main stairs. Oh, I mean on main stairs, but blue's completely clear. Which attackers can push into B. But will the attackers realize that? Is another question. We got Cap outside kitchen. He's gonna be droning. He should see that. He should see the impact. He does see that impact. Cav's near it, but not on it. Got a mean in dirt. Looks like this is going for a dirt push as well. With three of them outside dirt. Will they realize that means pushed off dirt, so they can push it? Push it. B's completely clear. Whether
Attackers have located a bomb.
attackers realize it is another question. I think they do. Amin's pushing to B because he's the only one on site. With Vide next to near kitchen and Dutch and Cav upstairs. It looks like a dirt push, and if they take out Amin, they have full sight, control. You got Godly on Dutch upstairs. That was on main stairs, coincidentally from. Yeah, don't know where the hell Dutch was, but whatever. Attack is really wasting that. Amin takes out his own teammate Vide for some weird reason. And Amin's holding the dirt push off so far. They got Cav back inside. It's only Kanye and Fury's still droning. Doesn't really need to, but oh well. They should really be 51 seconds. They should really be pushing. You got Calvin Boto. Then we got Fury. Amin's gonna take out. Amin's got a triple kill. Again, Amin's popping off this one. And Amin's with a 4K, I think that was. Amin's going off. 10 and 2 as well. Damn. Always ban Capcan when Amin's on the opposite team. Because he's like a god with him. And can you really blame him? I'm supposed to be eating because I'm really hungry right now. So 4-0 to the defenders, which is a big march. So Hibana, Maverick, Zofia, standard picks. More of a hard breaching lineup this one is. We got Amin on the Oryx this time. Vide looks like he's going to be bandit tricking. Whether he will bandit trick is another question. And that 200 IQ pick from Fury. And Vide jumps onto the Jaeger, and his IQ gotten down to 100, which is gone to Finker. Whether the defenders will realize
Protect your bombs from being defused by
this, but the attackers will most likely get the wall opened with no apparent counters to Mike, Hibana, Maverick, or they could have just said, sod it, and let's just go for gunplay since they are winning this. I mean, makes it rotate. One thing good about Oryx next season, but he will only take 5 damage, which makes more sense, because 10, you can only make realistically 1 rotate, because you don't want to lose
10 seconds to go.
lose too much health. Like, losing 80 is already bad
5
enough.
seconds to insertion.
But now, making it 5, you can make 2 rotates and only lose
Attackers are moving out to
you can
locate
make
a bomb.
2 rotates and lose 10 damage instead of making 1, which is a good thing. Attackers are spawning in spawn near where it should be. We got Dutch and Vide in lounge. Oh, Deja, I knew that was coming. Dutch gets a pick onto Fury. Fink is already gone, and that's basically a huge waste. You got Amin in garage, the Amin in garage, Video all the way in kitchen, and Dutch in bedroom, all spread out at the moment. With DJ yet again, the only one inside. Can't, does that actually realize that the wall is not really barricaded? I think they do. You got Cap opening up the wall. Now you got Dutch helping DJ. Dutch might go for aggressive pick, and that falls into Cap's favor. Got DJ behind the bomb, and that's an aggressive, and that's a pick onto the bomb. I am missing all of these shots. Where's the last one? Where is Kani? I don't see him. Kani's all the way in spawn. No wonder I can't see him. What's he seeing? But the attack is really poor, right? Looking to a 5-0 in favor of the defenders. Maybe the defending team is just too strong. Who knows? But you got V-Day downstairs and DJ in construction doing the typical stuff. But now it's just the waiting games to see what Kani does, because in a 1v2, it's really not in your favor with V-Day faking that run out, causing more anxiety and stress onto Kani, because he doesn't really know where the defenders are. I do, and he's back onto site in red. Both of them are inside now, but with that fake run out, really puts the anxiety over Kani that they could run out at any time. He won't. I don't think he will with 40 seconds, but Kani doesn't know that, and I don't think he has any drones left. I got DJ behind the bomb. They don't really know where he is. But Kani peeking aggressively. Doesn't really know. He uses his nades. Concussed. One thing I hit by a left that you can't really see. But there you go. Oh, misses his pick onto the Jaeger. Misses. Potatoing, and he loses. Potato aim by Kani. The defenders win again. 5-0. Terrible from the attackers. Now it will go. Now the attackers will be switched onto the defense, as my TV decides to turn off. But yeah, let's see how this one. I would expect a rush, because it is match point now, so I would expect a rush from Orange. Fury on the pulse. Do see that sometimes, but yeah, looks like standard picks from the attack. Going to say Cash with no bandit, which is interesting, but you have a mute to protect the wall, but it looks like Orange don't really give it. Doesn't really care about going for the wall. Looks like they're going for straight frags. Quick update on the scoreboard. I mean, the MVP so far on 10-3. He's the only one. He's the only one fragging out.
Attackers
Really.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Let's see how blue sets up. Guessing it would be the standard setup you see in ranked. Nothing really special about it. We got. Looks like they're going to be going for a strong hold on red stairs.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Whether they'll hold garage is another question, but it looks like they are setting up a garage as well. So it looks like they're going to have a strong turtle setup right here.
10 seconds left.
I think whether the attackers will do that is another question.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, Cap all the way downstairs in blue. So is Fury as well. So what I said about a turtle setup doesn't seem to be right. So I can't switch onto. Oh, we got Dutch onto. Who was that? Vigil. So bad. I'm missing. I'm missing everything. Fury gets to pick onto Dutch. Gets that trade. Now it's an equal 3v3 fight. Got Carney. I can't switch. There you go. Trying to get used to these controls. I'm not really working. You got Judge hedging into bedroom. No one's really in the vicinity except for Carney in construction. Will he realize that? He is not. So he should be spooky, but Carney's holding an angle. Will he realize? He does now. Dutch gets naded. Doesn't really lose any health, but he does push him out of construction, which I guess works out in his favor. Gets that pick onto Kanye. Expected place, and now it's a 3v1 with Fury on his own. His team's not really helping him. He got all three in construction. Pushes in, and he loses that gunfight with Amin. Going 12 and 3. Impressive. And a pure demolishing from Red. It's absolute monstrosity. And rightly so. I mean MVP. That was probably the worst commentary you've ever heard, but I hope you forgive me. This will be my first time. This has been amazing, and peace.